Alright, y'all. What's up, y'all? It's TMG Taylor Made Grid. We back with another one. You feel me? I promised on that part two, so we gonna get it right into the part two. You feel me? Right where we left off, where I paused and everything, nigga. So we just gonna jump right straight into this shit. We gonna watch him from Powerpuff Girls finish off her shit, and then we gonna get into the next one. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, y'all.
Like when I'm busy and I'm locked in, sometimes I can't, like, I don't show as much emotion or, I wouldn't say attention, but like you would feel like I'm not giving you enough attention, but I'm really locked in just to be a better provider and be a better version for myself. So I kind of feel like it'll be toxic for a lot of women that came in my life because I was always so busy for them, and they kind of feel like I ain't have enough time for them. So I feel like that's kind of like one of my toxic traits right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would even say that's toxic. I just say the man is just too fucking busy to really be emotionally available to you like he wants to. But he's just letting you know he do a lot of shit. So if you looking for all that attention, it's not gonna be there.
Not you giggling. All right. And I think you said toxic trait, and what was the other one? Love language.
Yes.
So my love language is quality time and physical touch.
Okay.
And I would say my toxic trait is personally just caring too much, trying to about the other person when it's not reciprocated. Like usually I just always put too much effort into that relationship and that person.
In translation, he's low key a simp, and women don't like simps. Some of them y'all like simps, but only for like wrong earthly material reasons and shit.
And then it's just never reciprocated. So that would be my toxic trait. I kind of like trust too soon.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
All right, Cheyenne. We got to make a decision based off of these responses you got. So I'm going to hand you on a toothpick.
Oh,
Let me give
now
you
I got me
this.
sweating out here.
Yes.
It's hard.
I know. Those are really
Wait, what do I base it on? Are they answers?
just, yeah. Everything you've heard so far, attraction, whatever it may be, like that you're
Attraction.
feeling off of from both of them.
Oh.
So who were you leaning more towards, and which one are you gonna pop?
Dang. They both tall. They both black. You're black, right? No. I'm sorry.
I watched a couple of these. He's black and white, so yes, he is black. He's just like a light skinned nigga or something.
I'm black
Sorry.
and white.
Black and white? Oh, okay.
That's gonna be crazier. That's gonna be hella crazy if that's a deal breaker that he's half white.
I think I'm gonna pop his.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, she not for me at all.
I wanna pop his. You said you do Nassau? Wait, you're not in Nassau.
He's an intern.
Wait,
at
and you're
NASA.
majoring in.
Business analytics.
Okay, and for what, master's degree?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You sure? You sure? I'm just playing.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so why did we end up popping his?
The only reason why I popped his is because I felt like
They both popped. I told you in the last video, I don't think she was gonna bag none of these niggas like off the Dale Gribble, off the dribble.
I liked his career a little bit more.
Okay.
And with your career, I feel like I could build with you because I don't mind like building, but I don't know. I just want like somebody that has like both. Like I could build with him, but you still have like a stable income.
Right. I respect that.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah,
But
no
it was
pressure.
hard.
Yeah, feel it.
Now I feel like now I regret popping his balloon.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Hold on. You say you're regretting it?
Yeah.
Why? What's going on?
Why he looking at her like that? He like, bitch.
Why are we regretting it?
I
Because he
mean,
popped his balloon.
go ahead. Well, I want you to follow your heart, though. If he had the better answer, see the reason why he popped it.
No, but I think I want my balloon back with him.
Oh. Do you want your balloon back?
I would wait.
No, not that you're an option though. Like you're not.
She might have fumbled his bag on God, bro. Like, cause he thinking about it.
Okay.
You're not a second option.
All right, that's it. Okay.
Okay, let's get it. Let's get another balloon for him.
Wait, I got one more question.
Go for it.
All right. So, you would rather have a dude that has 1 million followers or $1 million? Which one you choosing?
$1 million.
Okay. She got some.
Yeah.
Let's get that balloon. Okay. So let's go see what's going on back there.
Nah, I just because she was gonna choose him, man. Just
You know, it
because
is
like
what it is.
I told you she fumbled that bag, dog, because I don't know, man. She was over here like glazing them light skinned niggas and shit.
now you stunning. Like I like your style. I just
Okay.
feel like you was gonna choose him, and that's just gonna be in the back of my mind, and I don't want to put you through that.
Okay.
And I know how I can get if I feel like I'm an option. So that's all.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
the only reason, though. It ain't nothing else.
Okay.
I promise. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go back over here.
Okay.
Why did we end up popping?
And so I felt like you was only gonna give me a chance because I said a certain word, which was NASA. So that's why I went ahead and popped, because I feel like there's more
There's more to my bag than my bag.
more to me than just my job. So that's why I popped.
Okay. I didn't hear just Nassau. I heard that you were such a sweetheart. I heard a lot of things, and I felt like you have like a nice spirit, a nice soul. So that was one of the reasons also why I stuck with you. But okay,
Thank you.
I
appreciate
understand.
it. You're very gorgeous, though. Thank you.
thank you.
All right. Well, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're lost.
Exactly. But thank you so much for coming on. Let's
Yeah.
go ahead and give it up for her, guys.
It's her loss. All right, let's get to the next one, bro. Fuck that shit.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady.
So this is what we waiting for. Let's go.
Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
Tyra,
Tyra, how old are you?
I'm 31.
31, okay. And what do you do?
I'm an admin assistant for an HVAC company,
Okay.
and I also do personal assistant.
Nice, nice. All right. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
For fun, I like to go hiking. I like to stay in my house. Sometimes I go clubbing, and really just, I like to work a lot. So most of the time I'm doing my personal assistant business.
I mean, she like to stay home and work. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Like, I don't see her as a worldly chick or nothing like that.
Okay. And now, what are some of your, what are some things you look for in a man?
I look for somebody who's emotionally mature,
Okay.
somebody who has their shit together, knows what they want, and mainly has a growth mindset.
Okay. All right. And now, what are some deal breakers?
They have to like dogs.
Dogs?
Yes.
Okay. You got a
And-
lot of dogs?
No, I got two.
Oh, you got two? Okay.
Yeah,
All
and
right.
they're not going nowhere.
Okay.
And deal breaker, you have to have open communication. If you don't have open communication, you can't be trustworthy,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. She might bag somebody today, but we gonna see right now.
then it's a deal breaker.
Okay. All right. So we did get a pop balloon over here.
Yes.
So let's go on over here. If we can have
Hello,
your
sir.
name and age.
My name is Kim. I'm 27. What's up, Tyra? How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah, so I popped the balloon because honestly, like I was supposed to go to lunch with her like last week, but she ain't hit your boy back. So I mean, like on to the next. Like, but she's like a winner. Like she cool.
Damn, niggas pop because she flake. Nobody likes a fucking flake, bro.
Been knowing each other. She cool. You know what I mean? But that's why. Yeah.
You hear all those pops, bro, just because she flaked on a nigga, bro, because our time is money and time is impeccable. You gotta be impeccable, bro. Like, you can't be wasting my fucking time, bro. If I came all the way out here to meet you somewhere, bro, and you just gonna leave me there, I'm done, bro. You wasting my energy and all types of shit, bro. I'm not dealing with that shit.
Okay. All right.
But the Drake nigga didn't pop. Look at his face. Nigga kind of biting his lip, low key. Look at that shit.
So,
I'm talking about.
Tyra,
You.
why did you hit him back? What's going on?
Honestly, it was a busy day, and as you know, I
But she over here talking about clear communication. You couldn't clearly communicate that you had a busy day and you gonna just leave this nigga wherever the fuck he at.
have a job and a business,
facts.
so the communication wasn't there, and
I was gonna say that too.
Exactly.
You said it was communication.
The
a deal
communication
breaker,
wasn't
but
there.
You ain't even hit your boy back.
Yeah, but I didn't feel
It's
like-
all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have popped. I would have definitely fucking popped.
We
So-
still cool though.
We're
You
still
feel
cool
me?
though,
Probably, you know what I'm
regardless.
saying?
Yeah. I still support it,
Gang
no
shit.
matter what.
All right, cool. Thank you. Let's go over here. If we can have your name and age.
And she got the heels on, looking kind of tall, bruh. I don't know, man. Like I said, that Reggie Maru Tripper Rashomon Gate.
I'm Dejan, I'm 30.
Okay, Dejan, why did we end up popping our balloon?
She is so gorgeous, but like my man said, the communication part, you start off with the open communication. I love that. I need communication in my life. I love the communication, but then you say you didn't hit them back. If I'm busy, I'm going to make time not to say I can't make it, or I can't show up,
You're
or I'm going
right.
to give you a good excuse, you know what I'm saying? But
A good excuse.
other than that, that's one reason why.
Absolutely.
Yes, a good excuse because an excuse is an excuse, whether you can make it or not, bruh. Whether it's the truth, whether it's a lie, it's an excuse. So yes, bitch, an excuse. Excuse me for talking like that, but bruh, I don't know. She kind of got me triggered with that shit because you're a walking contradiction.
Now, is Dejan someone that's your type?
No.
Okay, why not?
He too light. I'm sorry.
Fair enough. Fair
Y'all the same color.
enough. Fair enough.
Hey,
Everybody
but your
tight.
styles.
I appreciate you,
fine.
though.
I
Yeah,
like
you
that.
gorgeous, too. I
know.
thank you. I appreciate you.
No problem.
Thank you.
All right, let's go over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hey, I'm Dante. I'm 28. The only reason I pop is because, you know what I'm saying, it's really the communication. You can't say, you know what I'm saying, I need open communication from y'all, and then, you know, but I mean, if it could have been something else, but I mean, at least relay, you know what I'm saying. If open means, you know, you going to let me know, like, you know, so you're not feeling your boy. So, I mean, yeah, other than that, like, aesthetic is nice, putting little heels on, tattoos going crazy, but I mean, other than that, you know what I'm saying, it's just the communication.
Look like she wearing a blanket. I don't know. I seen blankets that look like that.
How are we feeling him?
He's cool.
Okay.
I like the swag, you know, everything. I mean, the swag don't really do it for me. It's really the personality. I really don't know you. So,
It's all good.
appearance-wise, absolutely.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Cool. Thank you. Let's go over here. Okay, if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
So I'm Hendo. I'm 25. I ended up popping my balloon because he previously stated y'all were supposed to go out and you didn't have that form of communication with him. So it's like, what if the same shit happened with us? Like, I'm cool. So, yeah.
Okay. Is Hendo someone
Because no nigga like to flake. We don't give a fuck if we're your type or not.
that's your type?
Absolutely not.
Okay, why not?
Short.
We the same height and heels.
Okay.
In heels, bruh. Y'all gotta stop with this high heel shit, man. Y'all gonna be single forever.
That's fine. Let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Lawan. I'm 27. It was just more the communication thing. Like, you my speed for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kept my balloon. But, you know, as my man said, y'all was supposed to go on a date. And I got a business, and I do a lot of things. Like, I do that for real. So I feel you. So it's just more like, hey, let's just reschedule. Let's rain check if you have availability. Because I'm a busy man, too. So I might not have availability a week later. So we're going to have to really, like, practice that communication. But other than that, though,
Did this shit glitch? Hold up.
you solid. I ain't gonna lie.
Am I tripping?
My name is Lawan. I'm 27. It was just more.
Yeah, we just gonna have to run that back. My bad,
Like,
y'all.
you my speed for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kept my balloon. But, you know, as my man said, y'all was supposed to go on a date. And I got a business, and I do a lot of things. Like, I do that for real. So I feel you. So it's just more like, hey, let's just reschedule. Let's rain check if you have availability. Because I'm a
See, it really wasn't that hard. You could tell baby girl just wasn't feeling a nigga like that. And then she changed her mind last minute and was like, I really don't want to go out with this guy. What the fuck do I do? And then she just decided to fucking Patrick Star that shit. You feel me? Like, just rock like nothing. You feel me? Just no communication. How the fuck she talking about open communication like all these guys saying? And you gon' like, just be real, bro. You ain't like dude. Like, why'd you even lead him on?
a busy man too, so I might not have availability a week later. So we're gonna have to really like practice that communication. But other than that though, you solid. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Okay. Is he your type?
Definitely.
Okay. What makes him your type?
He sounds like he's very articulate and he has his own business, so he has a growth mindset. He's not trying to be stagnant. So yes, absolutely, I would have said we could figure something out.
For sure. I could dig that.
Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, so we do still have 2 balloons unpopped. Did you have a question to ask the guys? Go ahead and kind of help you narrow it down.
What are your goals for this year? Obviously, we're in May, so we don't have too much longer. So, what are your goals for your personal and career?
Okay. We'll start with your name and age and then the answer to your question.
Yeah, my name is Christian, 29. My goals for this year, my whole year is just going to be focused on building my hours and getting certifications, trying to fly planes, and just eventually get my job as an airline pilot. So that's really all I'm focused on for the next.
Being a pilot is hella money, bro. Like, if you're a pilot, you're in your fucking bag. I met someone that was a pilot, and he was scared to tell me how much he made. Not that I want to take advantage of anybody that's doing better than me or whatever the fuck, but I understand why he didn't say how much he makes, but that just should speak for itself.
Almost 1 year from now.
Absolutely. Okay. Over here, your name and age and the answer to her question.
Tony, 28. My goals for this year is to continue on expanding my business and do I got a trucking company that's in progress right now, is to finish that out and everything. So them pretty much my 2 goals for this year.
All right. And guys, do we have a question to go ahead and ask?
How many, do you have any kids at this moment in time, or how many would you like to have?
I have 2 furry kids. Yeah, he was quick. He was quick. My bad. He was quick. I have 2 furry kids.
What kind of dogs?
All right, it was already clarified she had dogs. Just say you don't got no fucking kids, or just get to the point.
Yeah.
I have a Chihuahua. His name's Tank, Big
cool.
Tank, and I have a weenie dog mix.
That's
and
cute.
His name's Rocco.
That's cool.
No kids.
That's a L. Personally, I mean, I got Chihuahua, so I can't really talk shit, but that's still an L, nigga. A Chihuahua and a weenie dog, nigga. Get a big ass dog or something.
That's cool. I like that.
I think you said, does she want to have kids? That was your other question?
Yeah, that was
yeah,
the other
yeah.
question, right? Yes, I do want to have kids. It'll be after 2 years from now.
That's fair. That's fair.
See, I would have popped my balloon because she didn't get straight to the point, because at the beginning of the video, she said she had 2 dogs. And so when he asked her, do you got kids? She gonna say, I got 2 fur kids. Nigga, I already know that. Nigga, just say you ain't got no fucking kids. Goddamn, like, you don't even know how to get to the point. You beat around the bush. You sus as fuck for that. I don't know.
Very specific.
Wait, what was the question again?
No, do you have any questions for her?
Yeah, absolutely. So, how was the last relationship?
Specifically, what are you asking?
How was your last relationship? He ain't asked nothing, no more, no less.
Like, and overall, like, how did it end? Like,
All right. YouTube. It ended with somebody not being honest about what he was doing, and I had to step out of the relationship.
Nah. There's 2 sides to every relationship, bruh.
Because he wasn't honest,
okay.
and we were together for 4
Look at her face, bruh. Like, you could tell she kind of capping, bro. Like, read body language.
years.
Hold on, let me go back. Listen to this fucking fuckery.
I had to step out of the relationship because he wasn't honest.
Why she holding herself like she uncomfortable?
Okay.
And we were together for 4 years, and I got proposed to, and I said no. After I said yes.
Okay. I mean, so did y'all, like, at least try to work out y'all differences?
We tried to work it out for some months. We tried to work it out. From July to December. Yes.
Are y'all still in contact?
We have a house together, so yes, we are still in contact because it's on Section 8. So as soon as I figure that out in September, that'll be no contact.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Do you?
I would have popped because she still got ties to her ex. She still has to communicate with this nigga, meaning that anything can fucking happen. Not saying that, like, it will, but anything can happen. If it can't happen, it will happen.
You have any further questions before you go ahead and make your decision? Oh! Why did we end up popping?
I ended up popping because it's like she still have, communication,
What I just tell you, bruh, Shar ain't gone on point.
contact with her ex. So obviously it's still something still there. Or, they still have some type of strings attached that is still not fully detached from each other. So
Title of a house, absolutely.
That is still a tie, like he's saying. Doesn't matter.
That's hard to get off of you. Very.
We'll get it off and then come back on this show.
All right, thank you. So we do have our one unpopped balloon here. Any final questions for either one of you before we go on up?
How long ago was that last relationship? Like, how long ago did everything end and break apart? Like a whole engagement? That's pretty serious.
She not making it, bro. She about to get sent back to the gulag.
Very, absolutely. We broke up in July when I found out, and I cut everything off. Got my own car insurance, got everything underneath my own name in December.
That's crazy. That's impressive. All right, cool.
All right, let's go ahead and come on up here. Come on up. Okay. Any final questions before we determine if this is a match?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have any kids?
Is that a deal breaker for you?
I'm asking.
No, I don't have any kids. Just a dog, Barkley.
Breed?
He's a giant poodle.
Okay.
He's like a 90-pound poodle.
All right, do you have your own house?
No, I live in an apartment, though.
Apartment?
Yeah.
Do you have your own car?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No more further questions.
Okay, all right. So is it going to be a yes for you?
The car definitely would have been a deal breaker.
You for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yeah, so yeah, she's real pretty.
Oh, I was so wrong. I really thought baby was going to get sent to the gulag. I apologize.
Yes, we got a match. Okay. All right, I'll go ahead and let you guys go on off. I'll take this mic. Thank you guys for coming on. Go ahead. Let's give it up for them, guys. Next single lady. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold this. What's your name?
Oh, no.
I'm Trinity Charnay.
Trinity, all right. And how old are you?
I'm 23 years old.
23. And what do you do?
Not about to sit through this shit. I'm sorry.
I work in healthcare.
Healthcare, okay. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to go to the gym, Pilates, interior design, painting, coffee shops, stuff like that.
All right. And what are some things you look for in a man?
A man of God, first and foremost. I like a man who's healed.
We don't know what healed means. Healed from what? What if we're never scarred in the fucking first place?
Adventurous like me. I'm very spontaneous. Goal-orientated, goal-driven, and funny because I like to laugh.
Okay. Yeah. And now what are some of your deal breakers?
I would say like a
Hey, if you're funny, you can get that honey.
narcissist or like someone, I'd say a narcissist.
Okay. All right. So we have not got any pop balloons yet. You're doing good. So for the first round, I am going to have you pop 2 guys' balloons, just kind of based off of what's not really your type or your...
Oh, she didn't ask the deal breaker question, but we about 2 niggas about to get sent to the gulag right now. We gonna see.
Not really feeling, so let me give you a toothpick.
All right, I already know, bro. Right here is about to get axed, and probably dude right here, maybe him. Between these 3, and maybe him because he look kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That 5 head is massive, but I don't know. We gonna see right now.
There you go. Then
Let's see if I can snipe this shit.
I'll let you go ahead and pop those 2, then I'll go ahead and ask you why we ended up popping.
Okay.
I know it's tough.
Oh, I don't like this at all.
Boom, sniped. Got his ass. Sniped. Got his ass.
First one you popped, so if we can have your name and age.
Tony 20.
Height. It's always gonna be height, dude. Is as like the off-rip deal breaker for these two niggas. They're never gonna make it out the gulag, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Okay. And Tony, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Because I just wanted to see what she was going to say. She's definitely a beautiful young lady, but I just wanted to see what she had to offer, pretty much.
Okay. All right. And why did we end up popping Tony's balloon?
You're very handsome.
Thank
I like taller men. That's it. You're very handsome.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go to our next guy. If we can have your name and age. And
I'm Hendo. I'm 25.
okay. And Hindo, why did you have your balloon left unpopped?
So she said she like adventure, and that's something I'm into myself. So it's like at any moment we can just wake up and go do something, whether it be a day trip or just a random spontaneous date. So therefore I was just like, okay, I'll see where it goes.
Okay. And why did we end up popping Hindo's balloon?
You're very handsome as well.
I feel like Hendo is so slept on. Like, if he eventually finds a match, they're gonna have hella fun with this dude. Like, they're gonna enjoy this dude so much.
I do like taller men.
That's
But you're
fine.
very handsome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right, let's go back over here. So I'm going to have you ask the remaining guys a question to go ahead and help us narrow down.
Okay. Okay, I'll start with you. Who are your role models in your life?
Your name and age, and then who are your role models?
My name is Caleb. I'm 27, and my role model would have to be my mom, hands down, just because she's taught me a lot growing up. And I haven't met a stronger woman than her. She raised me as a single mother, so that would be my role model.
I love that. I also have a single mom too, so I can relate to that. I love that. Okay.
My name's Kim. I'm 27. My role model, I would have to say, would be God. I don't know if that's like valid, but I just want to move like a God, like a man of God, like, you know, somebody with integrity, somebody that, you know, stand on what they say they're gonna do. Yeah, so just move like a God, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my.
He communicated that a lot clearer because in one of the episodes he said, "Move like a god." Like, I want to be like God or something. Like, they thought he was on some conceited shit, but I'm glad he was able to clear that up.
Role model, really.
Move like a god.
Well, God is my role model,
Okay.
basically.
How is God your role model?
Like I said, like, I don't want to. I'm never gonna be perfect. You know?
I guess he's gonna have to I don't know. I thought it was pretty clear, but let's go again.
You know what I mean? But God is perfect. Like, he, you know what I mean? He does what he says he's gonna do. He makes mountains move. You know what I mean? He's a provider. He's on time. Like, and that's how I want to be. So that's who I, you know, just follow every day. I look towards God. I talk to him if I need any direction on anything, and I just ask him to lead me towards life, and I just follow.
Okay. Thank you.
No doubt.
All right, your name and age, and who's your role model?
So I'm Dejon. I'm 30. My role model is my father, 23-year combat vet. He's instilled in me more than I could ever imagine for any man to instill in me. I played sports growing up, coaches, all that kind of stuff like that. My father was just hands down, just the guy that I always wanted to be, always wanted to look up to. So my father for sure.
Hey, for sure, yeah, that's fucking hard because I said the role models in my life is my father too, and that shit kind of rare to just be having a dad that fucking really kicks ass in your life, for real, like.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah, no
Love
doubt.
that.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's go to our last guy over here. Name and age, and who's your role model?
My name Luan. I'm 27. My role model, my uncle. He showed me life early. Like, this is what it is. This is a lifestyle. He a boss, so, you know, he took me, you know, like, he showed me Mexico. He showed me all kind of places, you know, how to live a boss lifestyle. So that kind of motivated me to become a boss, to be like him. So, yeah, that's pretty much my lifestyle, my role model.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how are you a boss?
Now, I own my own business. I have interns work for me.
Okay.
Or whatnot, and working on building that and expanding that for sure.
Okay.
And so I refer myself as a boss and teaching them how to do business as well. And you know, I'm a real like example, you know, getting it from the mud. So I ain't had nobody pass nothing down to me. So I'm telling them like credit. I'm telling them about financial literacy. I'm teaching them about social skills because that's very important too. So you know, I'm teaching them all kind of things to become a better version of themselves. So yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to have you pop two.
Every man in this line is probably extremely solid, so
balloons based off of what you've heard.
Okay.
I know.
He gonna pop his. I knew it.
Okay, and then
Sorry.
one more.
Mm. This is hard.
I know.
I don't know. Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay, since we're here, let's start here. Why did we end up popping heads?
I loved your answers. I think it's just the style a little bit. And just like more like business casual.
Okay.
You said come as your best, and like you went on a date, so leather jacket, jeans, tennis shoes, and just a little casual for me.
Okay.
But I liked your answers. You're very handsome.
Appreciate that.
No problem.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
All right. And then let's go to our other popped balloon. Why do we end up popping his?
I don't know. I just took from your answers like you have like a god complex a little bit.
See, that's what I was talking about. Like, they think he's conceited, but that's not necessarily the fucking case, bro. He's explaining, or maybe he's not explaining it well enough, but I don't know. He should not. I don't think he should be mentioning the word perfect, but I don't fucking know. He should say something like he wants to be like God, in the sense that God is a creator, someone who blesses others, someone who looks out for people, like, you know, like what we call humanity, I guess. But we are humans and God is God, so there is a clear difference. But those are all the things that God instilled into us. So I understand what he's talking about, but most of these women are getting the vibe that he's in some way, form, or fashion conceding that he has a God complex. But that's not it.
You said you wanted to be like God. I don't know how that's possible, being like human and mortal. I don't know. It kind of confused me a little bit. So, yeah.
I feel it.
Yeah.
For
But you're
sure.
very handsome.
Appreciate it.
Of course.
All right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and have you ask the guy.
Because in a sense, we are gods, in the sense that we can do all types of shit that a regular fucking animal couldn't. Everything on this earth has always been here. So the fact that we have technology, computers, cars, buildings, and shit like that, we did that shit. But God gave us the permission and the ability to do that type of shit. We are created in his image. So most of these people probably don't even have a deeper understanding of what even the fuck that means. So I don't know, man. He'd be some fucking boneheads, but he can't even explain that shit himself. So I don't know what to say.
Guys, another question.
Okay. What is your best emotional quality?
Emotional quality. I feel like I'm very caring about the individual. I'm making sure her needs are met. Just being a provider and being very supportive of her in every way, shape, or form.
You look like you want to ask more.
I think
I don't know. I feel like bro has a speech impediment because every time he starts talking, I look so perplexed.
I do. So
Okay.
you said you're caring, you're a provider. How like what's an example of you doing that? Like how do you show that you care?
So me, I like to go out my way and do like the little things. I think the little things matter the most. So if I'm just out and I know I'm make a quick trip and go get her favorite coffee, or if I see some of her favorite color, just getting things like that, just to doing the small things that I know will just brighten her day.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Okay.
Awesome.
Over here. All right. What was your question again?
What's your best emotional quality?
So my best emotional quality is probably the control I have over my emotions. You know, I'm not like a man that lets emotions get the best of him. You know, I'm always thinking twice about things, left, right, up, down. Just having control, because I think once upon a time I didn't have control of my emotions, but now I do, and it's like I've grown a lot since then, and I think that's definitely my most important emotional thing, is to have control over my emotions.
Okay.
For sure.
I agree.
Yeah, definitely.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. I think yeah.
All right. And guys, do we have a question to ask her?
Yes, I do. So, some people would say like their past relationships are regrets. I personally don't look at it like that. I like to think of it as like lessons learned. There's different things that you could take away from a relationship to kind of learn something you did right or something that could have been done better. So I would have to say my question to you is, what is a lesson learned in terms of like growth that you could take away from your past relationship?
That's a great question. I think just overall patience. In the past, when I was younger, I used to be really impulsive and impatient with my emotions and just how I would react to things. But from my past relationships and other people that I've talked to, I've definitely learned how to be more patient, just wait before I act or speak on something, because acting out of emotion is just not good, and I always seem to regret it. So just being more patient.
Thank you.
All right, any questions over here?
Yeah, so what do you feel like you add to a relationship personally?
That's a great question. I think I'm very positive. I'm very happy all the time, very nurturing, giving, very receptive as well, easily adaptable. So if there is something that I'm not particularly good at that my man or my boyfriend, my husband wants to see more of me, I'm easily adaptable to
Love
do
it.
that for him.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that word, adapt. I love
Yeah.
it. Yeah, adapt. I love it.
Okay. All right. So I am going to have you pop one of the guys' balloons based off of what you've heard so far.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I feel like the Drake dude, I feel like it's his voice or something, or the way he explains shit. He just doesn't like sound like he know what he's saying.
Okay. All right. So why do we end up popping his balloon?
I popped because, well, you're handsome, of course. I loved all of your answers. I would say it just goes back to emotions. I feel like anyone could do anything, like they could go out of their way and, do stuff. I feel like just knowing how to control your emotions, it's more like mental rather than like actions. I don't know if that makes sense.
I get you.
But I think emotionally, like, that comes first, just knowing how to treat someone, knowing how to be receptive to them.
I don't even think he fully even understood the question or even his own answer.
I understand that.
I don't know if that makes sense.
That was just something I had to quick on my toes, just say something real quick. I didn't want to keep you waiting. You're absolutely gorgeous.
See, look, he didn't even really even process the fucking question fully. He kind of glitched.
Thank you.
You have a beautiful aura surrounding you, and you just been smiling this whole time.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Let's bring our guy on up here. Come on. All right. So, any final questions between either one of you?
I got one. Do you like traveling, and are you opposed to someone that doesn't currently live in Phoenix, but maybe possibly or actually gearing towards moving to Phoenix?
I love to travel, and if you are possibly thinking of moving to Phoenix, then that's good.
Definitely.
Where do you live now?
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay, I've never been to North Carolina,
That's
so
cool.
shoot.
Yeah, got a reason to come.
Yeah.
I work for the airliner, so I fly free, all that kind of stuff
Oh
like
my
that.
God,
So
that's
yeah,
even better.
I'm mobile for sure. Super mobile,
Awesome.
definitely.
Awesome.
Also, you have any kids?
No. Do you
Perfect.
have kids?
No kids.
Okay.
Yeah, no kids.
All right. So, my final question, is it going to be a yes for you for her?
It's a definite yes.
Oh, and is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
We got a match! I'll take this mic and you guys can go on off. Yeah, let's give it up for them.
I ain't got much to say, but hey, fuck it. How many people are left?
I want to thank everybody for sticking with us throughout the years.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
My name is Rhea.
Rhea, how old are you?
I am 29. I just turned 29, fun fact.
Oh,
I got a bad feeling about this shit, bro.
okay.
May
when-
7th.
All right, happy birthday.
Thank you.
And Rhea, what do you do?
I'm actually a financial advisor.
Okay, nice. And now,
Fuck that shit. I'm gonna call it a day, bro. Alright, bro, that was part 2. I'm I'm sorry, I wasn't finna do the last girl. I just had such a bad vibe from her. I don't know what to tell y'all. But we can do more of these, you feel me? That was the most recent episode. She ain't upload nothing. So, you know, stay tuned for some more other shit. Some different type of reactions, some video games, whatever. Like I said, a conversation. We can talk about some shit. But if you enjoyed that shit, like, comment, and subscribe, and whatever else y'all want to do, I don't know. I don't force y'all to do shit. I don't gotta control nothing. But yes, this is Taylor Made Great TMG. If y'all enjoyed this shit, you feel me? Subscribe for more, I guess. I don't fucking know. We gonna see where this shit go.